Hello everybody, welcome to Transition Tuesdays. For this Tuesday, December 10th, 2019, I am your host, Russ Williams. I'm so glad you could be here today. I'm quite aware you could have been anywhere in this world today. I know you could have been anywhere in this world today, but you decided to be here with me, and I appreciate that. And more importantly, I appreciate you. So welcome to Transition Tuesdays, everybody. In this rainy 60-degree, almost 60-degree day in New York City this evening. As you guys can see and it's well known that I am not in studio today. I am in transit or in transition to watch St. John's. St. John's University is playing Brown, so I'm going to catch the game. So that's why I am in transit, or more importantly, in transition, headed to the game. We have, who we have checking out the show right now? We got Wallace joining us. Thank you, Wallace, for joining us. We have Frank joining us. What's going on, Frank? We have Janine joining us, my Jasper sister. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you all for joining us. We got Karen joining us. Welcome, Karen. Welcome to Transition Tuesdays, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you guys are here today with me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've had a great day today so far. So far, so good. Great day today. You know, I'm not in studio. I miss being out, in the studio. I miss my mom, Miss May. She's not going to be with us today, but I gave her the day off today. So she's happy and ecstatic about that. We'll see her again next week. But and we also have John joining us. What's going on, John? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. We also have Kenneth joining us. What's going on, Kenneth? Welcome, guys. Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. So, as you guys know, before I start the show, I always like to run down my intentions for this show on Transition Tuesdays. And my intentions haven't changed even though I'm out of studio, okay? My intentions is to give you the opportunity to laugh, smile, think, and engage in honest conversations about your life's transitions. So that's what we do here on Transition Tuesdays, and that's my intention for the show. Now, like I mentioned earlier, ladies and gentlemen, had a great day today. I had the great fortune of being a guest on Snowman in the Morning. It's a podcast. Shout out to my guy, Brian Snowman Snow, for allowing me to come on his show. He was on my show 2 weeks ago, so he returned the favor. I went on his show, had a great time talking about transitioning. And also, the Snowman, he has blessed me with, he's going to give me my very own segment. Fortunately named Transition Tuesdays. That's going to be appearing every Tuesday on Snowman in the Morning. So I'm really excited about that. Every Tuesday we're going to talk transition. We're going to talk everything transition on the Snowman in the Morning show. We're going to do that. So I have the opportunity of doing that. I'm really excited about partnering with my man Snowman and Snowman in the Morning. I'm really excited about that. And Snowman in the Morning can be seen, and me with my segment can be seen every Tuesday. And so I recommend everybody goes to www.snowmaninthemorning, that's one word, snowmaninthemorning.com, to learn more about the show. And also, when you're doing that, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to do it now. You can do it later on when we're done here. But, ladies and gentlemen, what you can do is, and what I recommend is, on Facebook, put out a friend request for Brian Snow. And when you do that, let them know I sent you there. Okay, guys? So, again, I'm looking forward to that every Tuesday. I'm going to have my own segment, Transition Tuesday, on the Snowman in the Morning show. So, again, it's not out to Brian Snow, a.k.a. the Snowman, for giving me the opportunity. Very much so appreciative. I'm very appreciative of the opportunity. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys know, transition keeps going on, keeps going strong, and that happens every Tuesday, it seems like. So there's a lot of transitioning going on. Again, I'm in transition into this game here as Lawrence is watching us. What's going on, Larry? So, again, before I go, let's talk briefly and let's chat about a couple of things. One thing is, I really want to talk about, bring it to everybody's attention, is I want to talk about how the Democrats are bringing 2 articles of impeachment against number 45. That just went down today. So House Democrat leaders announced today on this Transition Tuesdays, like I talked about all the time. Seems like something goes down every Transition Tuesdays, I tell you. Well, the House Democratic leaders announced today that they will bring 2 articles of impeachment against number 45. And the first one is charging number 45 with the abuse of power. Then the second one is obstruction of Congress. So this sets the motion for the 3rd impeachment of a U.S. president in the history of the United States. So this is going to be the 3rd time this such of a case of impeachment has been brought to the president. So a couple of things about it going forward that you should be looking out for. So Democrats charge that number 45 abused his power by pressing Ukraine to investigate his political rivals ahead of the 2020 election, withholding a White House meeting, and $40 million in U.S. security aid to Ukraine. So that's what they're saying, Democrats. And also Democrats are saying that number 45 then obstructed the investigation into his misconduct by refusing to allow key senior officials to testify before Congress. So now, ladies and gentlemen, all this sets the stage for a dramatic impeachment vote on the House floor next week, after the House committee debates and approves the articles of impeachment beginning on Thursday. So these are things that you should look out for. So, ladies and gentlemen, Transition Army, we got Steve joining us. What's going on, Steve? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. So Transition Army out there, how do we, the American public, that's me and you, okay, how do we take all of this information in and transition to higher heights after everything is said and done? That's the question that you have to ponder here and think about it. So I have prepared, and I recommend these game plan steps, as I like to call them, GPSs. You guys know about that. I recommend these GPSs to help us transition in this impeachment procedures that's about to take place. So first off, GPS number 1, ladies and gentlemen, you have to stay engaged in the political process, what's going on. Okay, now keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't a political issue. This isn't Democrat and Republican. This is more of a democratic issue. Okay, this is our democracy is at stake. So that's why it's important that you should stay engaged in the political process. If it's watching these shows to get the breakdown of what's going on, so be it. If you got to watch Fox, if you got to watch CNBC or CNN, all those, talk shows and all those pundits talking about it, I recommend being engaged so you know what's going on in the process. So that's the first GPS. Second GPS is follow the facts to the truth. Okay, a lot of times words and different phrases, and it's going to be a lot of smoke and mirrors thrown at us. You just have to follow the facts to the truth. Those facts are the breadcrumbs that'll get you to the truth, okay? Now, facts don't lie. As we know, facts don't lie, but people do tell lies. So it's very important that you stay focused and follow the facts to the truth. We got Kimberly joining us. What's going on, Kimberly? Welcome to Transition Tuesday. Great to have you and everybody out there. And then the third GPS I recommend to help us in this transition would be we all, not just one, not just 100, we all have to vote when it's time to vote, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the most important voting processes that we're going to partake in our lifetimes, ladies and gentlemen. It's that deep. It's that serious. It really is. And, just think about this, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of places, the voting right has been suppressed. So how valuable the right is to vote. It's more valuable than money at this point. So when the process takes place, we have to vote. No excuses. Everybody has to come out. Because when you don't vote and you're not part of the process, number one, you can't bitch or complain. That's my motto. If you don't vote, don't bitch, no complain. Okay? And number two is when you don't vote, that's a vote for somebody else. So I recommend you vote. And again, who you vote for is your right and your business. When you're in that voting booth, that's what you do. But it's imperative that you do vote. People have died for the right to vote, so we can take ourselves down to the voting precincts and vote, especially in this very important election. So we got Richie joining us. What's going on, Richie? We got Renell. Rochelle, hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. If I don't, my apologies on that. And we also got Kathy joining us. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Transition Tuesdays. Appreciate you guys coming on and checking us out today. So those are the 3 GPSs I recommend to everybody in this transition. First GPS, again, stay involved in the political process. Get all the information, gather all the information. Second GPS, follow the facts to the truth. The truth will set us free, ladies and gentlemen, especially in this case. And the third GPS is when it's time to vote, we have to vote. You can't sit this one out. So important. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, if I was able to make you laugh, smile, or think today, I know you guys have hard days at work or whatever, what you do. If I was able to make you laugh, smile, or think today during this broadcast, my good friends, you have accomplished something major today. So celebrate your victory. Take the time to celebrate your victory. It's a victory that you're here, you're joining me today. That's a victory for me. That's a victory for you. Every time we have breath in our lungs, that is a victory. That's how I look at it. So celebrate your victory today. So important. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for watching Transition Tuesdays today. As I transition to the St. John's University game, I get a chance to see my childhood friend, Coach Van Macon, who is assistant coach at St. John's. And I'm going to get a chance to see St. John's play. And also I'm going to get a chance to see a couple of my childhood friends who I haven't seen in years. So I'm looking forward to, getting to the game and watching the game. That's why we're going to cut the show a little bit short today. And again, next week, my mom will be back. We're going to bring her segment back, Miss May, who you're rolling with. So my mom will be back. So my mom is a little bit on vacay today. So, just giving her a little rest. She'll be up and at 'em. We'll be ready to go next week. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I say, Transition Tuesdays, as I always say in parting, happy transitioning, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care, everybody.